I started out for Kids Sake as a freshman at Southern Illinois University. I met Shema Ruperto, the director, at a volunteer shift at the end of my freshman year, just earning service hours for a scholarship. And I ran into her later, and she offered me an intern position on a weekly basis. And I took her up on that because I was really inspired to work on a cumulative project, something that had a greater purpose than just moving stuff around at an event. And it totally snowballed from there. You fast forward like a year and a half, I became the first paid employee. I help now with event organizing and PR. I'm the assistant director, and it's fantastic. Working at For Kids Sake totally shifted my perspective and kind of changed what I wanted to do as far as a career. When I started out as a volunteer, I was planning on going on for a graduate degree. School was all I knew, and I was good at it, so I was just going to keep pursuing that. And For Kids Sake kind of opened my eyes to a larger perspective, that there were people who in need who we could help really directly with our work instead of a theoretical writing about or teaching about. And being able to see the impact really kind of reprioritized like what I thought I should be doing. And yeah, I mean, and then just personally, For Kids Sake has expanded my capacity as far as organizing, handling stress, just coordinating and communicating with a lot of different people, and I'm really grateful for that. Part of why I stuck with For Kids Sake was the environment is just so loving. The staff, the team, everyone from the director and founder all the way down to each volunteer is really everyone's really inspired and is really committed to working together, and there's this atmosphere of love, and that's what had me stick with it in the beginning. And then when I really learned about how big the need is in Bangladesh and just how dramatic of an improvement we can make with fundraising here, that kind of kept inspiring me to continue growing into this position and to continue supporting the kids in different ways. So one of my favorite things about working at For Kids Sake is it connects people from all over the globe. There's deep personal relationships that get built within our office between Shema the director and me with each other, as well as with interns. And then the connection to Bangladesh is also really strong. We get regular reports from Mahmoud, our director over there, and it makes it very real when we can see pictures and videos of the kids with their new hygiene kits or school supplies, or as their kitchens are getting finished being built. And especially seeing the interviews of kids telling their stories in their own words, it really brings home that there's a deep connection to fundraisers and donors all around the world to this small corner of Bangladesh. So one of the most exciting things about being involved with For Kids Sake is even a little bit of fundraising here has a really dramatic impact in Bangladesh. Just $20 can provide an orphan with over 30 meals with what the prices are right now. And one of the ways that we fundraise is through our 2 annual events, and at the 5K we have a lot of individual fundraisers. And one of the stories that really touched me was we had a student in elementary school, she's maybe 10 years old, and she wanted to fundraise and was really inspired to help a kid her age, but her family didn't have a lot of means, and they were living in a trailer park. And she went to every single trailer in the park, door to door, just asking her neighbors if they could give anything. And she ended up raising $100. But just that one small act was so inspiring, because even though she didn't have a lot, she knew that here we have enough that we can give back to kids over there. And that $100 means a lot for a kid in Bangladesh.